What's up? Good evening. We got Canadian football. What's up, Randall? What's up, Randall? How you doing? What's going on, Randall? Yeah, people are upset about Kate Anderson not going number one. Why? I mean, the Nationals suck. He went to the. I mean, at least the Mariners. That's probably a better spot for him. But who cares if the Nationals pass on him? I mean, I don't understand why LSU fans are upset about that. And the Angels, when's the last time the Angels have been good? He needs to go to somewhere where he can better. I think Seattle's better, but that's just me now. I'm kind of glad he didn't go to the Nationals. They suck, man. They stink, man. They stink. They stink. But all right, man. So we got. Ooh, I got the wrong score up. What's that? This one says 1-1. There we go. Unless I had something left over from another game. But yeah, we got the Lions. And where's my charger at? There it is. It's my phone charger. What's going on? Who's gonna win? Oh man. I'm gonna bet on BC. I'm gonna bet on BC today. Playing that one, well, the Angels suck. That's how I can. That's how I can. When's the last time the Angels have been good? The last time the Angels have been good. So, I mean, he'd be stuck with a bad team, just like Paul Skeens is. I think the Mariners have a better chance of, getting to the playoffs as opposed to Nationals or. But I don't know. I don't know. But so that's how I improve your team. Well, Pittsburgh didn't improve their team, so I don't know why LSU fans are so upset that he didn't go to the Nationals or the Angels. I mean, I don't know, but he'll make that money up somewhere else. He'll make that money up somewhere else, like in endorsements or something. No, he's not gonna be hurting for money. He's the best pitcher in the country. So you want him to go to? You want him to waste his career at with Washington like Skeens is? I mean, Skeens was probably the best pitcher in baseball. He plays for a horrible team that's going nowhere, and he's stuck there until what 2028. I don't think he's up for arbitration until what 2027. His Skeens, he's stuck there, man. Sucks, but oh well. If he had got picked by Washington, LSU fans would have been crying on the rant about, oh man, he's just wasting his career right in Washington, like Skeens in Pittsburgh. So I'd rather him go somewhere where he can actually maybe pitch in the playoffs. Let's see something. When's the last time the Los Angeles Angels were worth a crap? Angels. Well, they did win. They did win the AL West back in 2014. What's their record this year? What's their record this year? So look at the BC Lions versus the Edmonton Elks. What's up, peeps? Goose Sports. Live Canadian football. Let's see. The Angels have a losing record, but they're only 4 games out of the wild card. Washington is 38 and 58. I mean, they're gonna be bad forever. The Nationals aren't gonna be good in this year or next year. So, kind of glad he didn't go there. Streamlabs. Nightbot. Nightbot lost your points. Nightbot. Oh, Nightbot lost his points on Twitch. So the Lions are favored by 3.5 over Edmonton. What's the over-under? Justin Rankin over-under rushing yards is 58.5. I think he might get over that. Just what I think. I don't know. All right. All right, so we got Ford. Who's going to be quarterback for BC? Oh, O'Rourke. Dirt. Brain fart. Ethan Rourke. Had a brain fart there. Let's see. Had a brain fart. Who's starting for the Lions? It's me, Nathan Rourke. All right, so man, so hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday. Yeah, I haven't been able to watch any Canadian football this weekend. Been busy with family stuff. It's the first go up. Well, Friday's game got postponed. That one got postponed, so I think it got played though. It's yesterday afternoon. But I had family stuff to do then, but yeah. Commercial break. We'll be back shortly. Yeah, no commercial break. So hope everybody's doing well on this. I said this Sunday night. Yeah. So I flip my water back. I'm back again. Man, still here, Edward, or did I make you mad? Did I make you mad? I'm sorry, man. But, so we've got a few more minutes till this kickoff from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. It's 40 days till college football, says Traveling Fools. Only 40? That's to the week 0, right? That's to the week 0 crappy ass games. So, BC Line, Edmonton Elks. We're at Edmonton, Alberta. Commonwealth Stadium. North of the border. Ugh. So, yeah. Yeah. Water. So Nathan Rourke going to start again for BC. Then you got Trey Ford. As last week, Edmonton got their first win of the season. He went 15 for 17. All right, so we're getting ready to get this opening kickoff. With Edmonton versus British Columbia. Let's go. All right, man. So hopefully everybody's enjoying their sun. Looks like BC getting the ball first. Hey, the clock's working. The clock's working. I didn't have to mess with the clock for a change. All right, so Edmonton will kick off to BC. Edmonton's the home team. BC is the road team here. Of course. It's underway. Underway here from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Returnable to the 10, 15, 20, up to the 29-yard line. That's where BC will have it. So Nathan Rourke will come out for the Lions. Last one part for the season, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Has thrown for 925 yards on the season for Nathan Rourke. That's a 1st and 10 for BC. And there's a play action pass and catch over the middle up to the 37-yard line. That was, what it was. They took away so fast. Gonna be 2nd down. I think it was Berryhill. I think it was Berryhill on the last catch. So 2nd down for BC. They'll have it at the 37-yard line. Their own 37. 2nd and 3. Shotgun, of course. Back to throw. No, they're handed off. And he's going to fight for it. It's going to be close. No, he gets. I think 2nd effort he got it. I think 2nd effort, it's going to be a 1st down. As that was Butler on the carry. The 2nd effort, Butler will get the 1st down for BC. Because he got stonewalled up there at the front. Right at the line. But he was able to power through it, get the 1st down. So 1st down, British Columbia. It was 22 degrees Celsius up there. That's about 80 degrees here. 80 degrees Fahrenheit would it be? It's a ball of their own 40. And they're going to give it to Butler again, and we'll get to the 42-yard line. Their 42-yard line. How am I watching the game? On CFL Plus. Just search CFL Plus on your web browser, and it'll pop up. Just told you. Just search CFL Plus on your web browser, and it'll pop up. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Ooh, that was way off. 71 degrees Fahrenheit. That was way off. As Rourke throws, catch me at the 49, but they're going to be a yard short. As Couture makes a catch. They're going to be about a yard short. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Damn what? I told you how to find it. It's easy. Search CFL Plus. So 3rd down and 1 at their own 49-yard line. And they're going to go for it. That's Masoli under center. And he got it. Look at the ref. Look at the ref come in. He got it. 1st down. Lions. Move the chains. 1st and 10. Ball just across the 50-yard line. So 1st and 10 Lions just across their own 50. Oh, we got a player down for Edmonton. It's 94. Is down on the ground with his helmet off. That's not it's not good news for the Elks. Oh, we got that was a late call. There was a procedure call against BC, so it's not going to be a 1st down. But 94 is down for Edmonton, but it's not going to be 1st down for BC because they had a procedure call. But that was a really late call, and you're now cool. It's not. It's very simple. It's I think every game's on CFL Plus. So just I would just bookmark that. I think every single game is on CFL Plus, and it's free. It's not like you have to pay for it, which is cool. I think you have to give your your email address and stuff like that, but just click that you don't want to spend you don't want all the damn updates and stuff. Then your email address, your inbox doesn't get flooded with all kind of stuff. But so it's gonna be 3rd down for BC after the penalty. Very very late call. Very late call. Then I didn't even see the flag being thrown. When the player was down for Edmonton, then they come out and say, "Oh, there's a procedure call against the Lions." Like, oh, okay. Well, thanks for telling us. I thought it was 1st down. So I'd imagine now that they're gonna punt the ball. Now where's Paxton at, man? Paxton must be it's not be here. Well, 94 is walking off on his own power for Edmonton, so that's a good sign that he doesn't need like a cart or anything. So we had a procedure call against BC in the last play, which will make it 3rd down again. Well, it's going to be 1st down. But now it's going to be 3rd and about 5. Now they'll punt it away. So Leak back to receive the punt. Punts away. And going back around the 10, field of the punt. Gets up to the 7, maybe 18-yard line. But there's a flag down, though. There is a flag down. I have to check that out. Probably a hold or a legal block in the back. Or what's the link? Just search CFL Plus. And it'll show up. Okay, just search CFL Plus on your web browser. The game should be there. So 1st and 10 from their own 9-yard line after the penalty. So Ford in the shotgun. and they're going to hand it off. Nope, and they're going to go nowhere. It was Dunbar? It was Dunbar on the carry. Is it Dunbar? No, I'm sorry, it was Rankin. No, it's Rankin on the carry, and he gets maybe back line scrimmage. It's blacked out, really? Wow. Yeah, not for me here in the States. That's weird. Maybe it's blacked out in certain areas. Like if they're like locally. 2nd and 11. Lord. Gonna get pressured. Now gonna run. Get to the 15, 20. It's a first down and slide to the 24-yard line. First down Elks at their own 24-yard line. Huh. Yeah, maybe it's blacked out like if you're locally in British Columbia or Edmonton. But it's not blacked out here in the States. So first down Elks. Trey Ford scrambled. Got the first down around their own 24-yard line. But the 24, they're going right to left. And so he's going to run it again. And this time Rankin gets maybe a yard to the 25-yard line. And the running back's been kind of tough go at it so far. It'll be 2nd and 9. Yep, 2nd and 9. At their own 25-yard line for the Elks. That's shit out yet. So 2nd and 9. There's Ford. Gets a snap. Throws left side. Catch made a first down to the 39-yard line by Dunbar. First down Elks. Another first down for the Elks. I have to share it out my community tab. I got 8:44 to go here in this first quarter. As Elks, it's their first possession of the game. BC's already had it once. They had a punt. They'll have it at their own 38-yard line, 1st and 10. And they're going to toss it right side, trying to get a screen going. Receiver drops it. Yes, I don't think that was going to go very far. But Dunbar dropped it. 2nd and 10. But Chase Shore, Chase Shores might get drafted. He might, I think he's going to get drafted. A lot on potential. If Chase Shores can pitch like he did, against Coastal Carolina, he'll make it to the bid eventually. Ford pumps, now pointing, now scrambles, and going to run forward, get to the 45, across the 50, it's a first down, across midfield to the 53 of BC. So first down, Elks. But yeah, Shores, we need Cowan to come back next year. We need some kind of pitching to come back next year, but I thought Fry was coming back. I thought Fry was, not Fry, who am I thinking of? Is it Fry I'm thinking of? Maybe it is Fry I'm thinking of that, but I thought was coming back for sure. Or was it Jake Brown? Maybe it is Fry. I don't know. I thought he was a Fry or Brown was for sure coming back. Deep ball, deep down to the 10-yard line. Oh, it's underthrown, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off. Man, underthrown, man. That should have been a touchdown. Horrible throw. Way underthrown. Dunbar had to come back and still couldn't come back and make the catch. Interception. Lions will have it around their own 10-yard line. Horrible, horrible throw. Oh, Brown has to come back. Okay. Maybe that's what it is. I forgot which one had to come back. It was Brown. What a horrible throw. Yeah, Browns I mean, I don't know if we're gonna. I don't think we're going back to back next year. But I didn't think we were gonna win it this year. So, I mean, early on, remember we got beat by Omaha, early in the year. I'm like, man, I said we can't. So we can't hit, man. I said we can't hit freaking Omaha. I said we're not. I said we're not gonna. I remember telling one of my friends. I said, man, I said we went to a Mardi Gras parade that night, or maybe it was the next night, and it's like, man, did you watch LSU last night, man? Omaha shut us down. It's like, yeah, man. He goes, so we can't hit the ball for power. So we're not going to Omaha this year. So yeah, I'm not gonna not trust Jay Johnson anymore. Sun's coming. Thought I was gonna have some clouds. Hey, you saw we have a disturbance in the Gulf, baby. You see that, Randall? Might be a disturbance in the Gulf. But hopefully it's nothing. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Going back to back, it's me tough. I mean, Price a ball their own 10-yard line for BC, and they're gonna run it. No, they're gonna throw it. Play action pass. Catch me across the 20, 25, up to the 30. Still going to the 33-yard line. That was Berryhill with the catch. What's up, Tylen? So 1st and 10, Lions. Yeah, did you see there's a disturbance or an area of disturbance in the Gulf that could bring rain later this week? That's what they say. So they said Baton Rouge might get like 18 inches of rain or some shit like that. 1st and 10 at the 32 for BC. Here's a pass out to the left. That's Berryhill with the catch up to the 36-yard line. It'll be 2nd down. Yeah, I saw something like that about 18 inches of rain in Baton Rouge. Like, wow. That's a lot. If that totals a lot, it's a lot. 18 inches of rain. So a 5-yard pass will be 2nd down and 5 from the BC 37. Their own 37. From 5:20 to go, 1st quarter. Back to throw was Rourke. And back to the left, and catch made. Should be a 1st down. I think it's a 1st down. That's Butler with the catch for the Lions. I think he got the 1st down. With 5:12 to go. Unless he gets a horrible spot, okay, he got the 1st down. Ball at the 43-yard line. 1st down. Yeah, I know it's a 1st down. You don't need to tell me. I'm watching it. So 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line for BC. Back to throw was Rourke. Catch made at the 48-yard line. Maybe 44 progress, go to the 49. It'll be 2nd down. That was Berryhill again on the catch. It's his 3rd or 4th catch so far this quarter. He's been the hot target. So gain of 6 on the play, 2nd and 4 from their own 49-yard line. For the Lions, 4:30 go, 1st quarter. So looking for the first score of the game. Going for the ball, and they're gonna go play action pass. Catch made across midfield, the 50 up to the 38-yard line. Man, another 1st down for the Lions. That time it was Couture with the catch. 1st down, BC. Yeah, I've watched a few games of BC so far this year. And Barry Hill always seems to catch the football. I think this is the third game I've seen BC play. I think it's the third one. Yeah, it is the third one. Because the first one I watched when Masoli played, he threw like those 2 pick sixes or some shit like that. I think it was 2 pick sixes. There's a pass out to the left, and that's Barry Hill again. About a 6-yard throw and catch. Yeah, this is the third game because they played last week when Nathan Rourke played. But the first game I watched was when Masoli played. I think he threw 2 pick sixes, either 3 or 4 interceptions for the total of the game. So, what's up, Moises? How you doing? How you doing? You from Mexico? Welcome. I'm going to put it down for Edmonton. I didn't see the number. I wasn't paying attention to the number. So it's BC driving. They're in Edmonton territory. Injury timeout. You're welcome. I need to go get some more water. Been trying to drink more water lately. Sun's just kind of baking through there right now. Yeah, it was warm here today. It's probably in the low 90s Fahrenheit. But supposedly there's a disturbance in the Gulf of Mexico that's gonna bring some rain to the Gulf Coast. Supposedly, what they say. It's going to be second down for BC. And Barry Hill. It was Mechie. That was the injured elk on that last play. It should be second down and 5. I guess second and 5. No, it's going to be second and 4. Or 3. Second and 3 from the 31-yard line. There's a handoff up to the 28, but there's a flag down. I think it's offsides. I think there's going to be offsides against Edmonton. Yankees lost today. Man. Yeah, the Cubbies are a good team. Cubbies in first place. So it was offsides against Edmonton. That should be a first down. Yep, first down. So first down for the Lions. Going to push it up to the 29, 24. No, I'm sorry, they were at the 31. Excuse me. They're at the 31. They should be at the 27. No, 26. No, 26 and a half. 26 and a half yard line. So first and 10 for the Lions. They're going to hand it off. And only about a yard gain for Butler. He's second and 9. Shoot that thing. He's right behind you. He knows you're going out there. Second and 9 for the Lions. At the 25 of Edmonton. 2:28 to go first quarter. Still looking for the game's first score. It's a ball. And they get his snap, back to throw. Rourke steps up and does throw. A catch made, not made. As Berryhill couldn't come up with it around the 18-yard line. It's going to be third down. Field goal time. Wouldn't have been a first down, but it would have been third and short. Look at the replay. Was it behind the receiver? Did he drop it? I mean, Nathan stepped up in the pocket. Oh, I want to see where there. That's the best replay I want to see. Maybe you should have caught that. Going to be a 32-yard field goal for Sean White. Actually, 33. Going to call it 33 yards. Snap, kick up, and it's good. Right down the middle. So BC leads 3-0 with a minute and 52 to go. First quarter. 3-0. What I'm to your YouTube? What? Yeah, you're on YouTube. What about that? I don't know what you're talking about. You're back. I go check something real quick. All right, so Edmonton may get the ball back for their second possession of the game. But they're showing a replay of the session before last when there's a horrible throw by Trey Ford. And he threw it out to Dunbar. Probably should have been a touchdown. If he let him more, would have been a touchdown. But it was underthrown. BC picked it off. Been able to drive down and get a field goal out of that. So 3-0 Lions with about 2 minutes to go in the quarter. A little less than 2 minutes. 1 minute and 52 seconds to go in the first quarter. Edmonton will have it at their own 40. First and 10 for the Elks. That was the last possession was a beautiful play call. Just a bad throw. Receiver had the quarterback beat if that ball was thrown out more toward the end, towards the 5-yard line, but just a bad throw. Here's a handoff as Rankin gets up to the 44-yard line. Be second down and 6 for the Elks. Playing to your stream, Yankees. Yeah, I'd probably do the Yankees game again, more than likely. But the All-Star break now. It's the All-Star break. 2nd and 7 at their own 43 for the Elks. Back to throw. It's Ford. Going to go deep down the field and overthrow him. That time he overthrew him. Third down. Other play before the last possession, he underthrew the receiver, cost him a touchdown. This one overthrows, cost him a first down. Man. So punt time. So punts away. And comes up, makes the catch at the 25. Gets to the 30, to the 38-yard line. That's where BC will have it. First and 10, but 34 ticks to go in the first quarter. All right. So have it their own 37-yard line to do the Lions. 34 seconds to go in this first quarter of play. 3-0 BC. That's a ball's at 37. There's a collection pass out to the right. Catch made and up to the 45. Yes, close to the 45. Only goes Hatcher. It's gonna be second down. Should have one more. Should have one more play in this first quarter. Should have one more play in this first quarter. And quarterback's going to run it, and he'll get a first down to the 50-yard line. So Nathan Rourke scrambles, gets the first down, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So after one quarter of play, it's BC 3, Edmonton 0. When we come back, BC will have it around their own 40-yard line. Hey, man. All right. BC Lions. And the Edmonton Elks. It's 3-0. Game will resume shortly. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. Texas won. The Rangers. Karam will be happy then. And Karam's a Rangers fan. He'll be happy. He'll be happy. He'll be happy. He'll be happy. Look at that. So second quarter coming up. Yeah, I live in Louisiana, so it's supposedly coming here. That's what they say anyway. I'll have to watch the news tonight to find out exactly where this rain's coming. But supposedly they got a disturbance in the Gulf. Supposedly, it's going to bring some rain later next week. I think Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember. It might be Wednesday. I said the ball at the 40. It's actually going to be at the 50 for BC. Yeah, stay dry. I know, stay dry. I'll try. I'll have to cut my grass tomorrow. To make sure I cut my grass so I can. If I don't cut it tomorrow, I won't be able to cut it. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Lions, their own 50. Now they're going right to left. As Rourke going to be sacked. I should have thrown the ball away. Should have thrown that ball away. Should have thrown the ball away, Nathan. Gonna be a second down. Ball's at the 42-yard line. Only their own 42. And they brought two guys on the right side that nobody blocked. There's two guys on that right side of the line that nobody blocked at all. They didn't even touch them. So it's 2nd and 16. We've got 14-10 to go. Second quarter. Here's a running back screen. Get to the 50, up to the 55, across to the 50. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Nice play. Nice play over there to Butler. It's be 3rd and 1. That's sick. That went for 15 yards. It was 2nd and 16. Little screen to the running back. Almost got the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. I'm sure they'll go for it here. I mean, they went for it. They were going for it early on 3rd and 1. So 3rd and, going to call it inches at the Edmonton 50. They're going to bring in Jeremiah Masoli. Quarterback keeper. He got it. First down. Needed a yard. Got about a yard and a half. Well, I'm sorry. Well, needed about half a yard. It's first down. Lions. What time mode? I usually try to cut my grass around 8 o'clock. Otherwise, it's way too hot. He tried to cut it in the afternoon. I try to get it cut around 8 o'clock in the morning. Maybe earlier. But, so Nathan is 10 for 11 on the evening for a $1.07. Back to the row. Looking around now, scrambling. Now dumps it out to the left, to the 45, up to the 40, up to the 36-yard line. To Butler, another first down. He actually lateraled it to Butler. Actually a lateral to Butler. But nevertheless, it's a first down for BC. Up to the 36-yard line of Edmonton. Actually threw it backwards. The ball's at 37. Hand off to Butler. And we'll get it to the 31, maybe 32, 31-yard line. 2nd down for the Lions. Good drive so far for BC. But they had a good drive. One before that. Had to settle for 3. 2nd and 4 from the Edmonton 31. The ball's at the 31. And back to throw. And this little slant going to be incomplete. Broken up. Well, now there's a flag down. This might be, they're called interference. If it's interference, of course, it'll be a first down. I have to see what the yellow hanky's for. But I'm assuming it's going to be interference against Edmonton. That's what I'm assuming. I mean, that seemed like that seemed like the ball and the defender got there at the same time, man. Let's see. Yeah, it's like a bang bang play, man. That's like a bang bang play. I don't know about that. I don't know about that call at all. That seems like a bang bang play. I was like, when the ball got there and the defender got there at the same time. So 1st and 10 for BC at the 21. I don't know about that one. It's a ball at the 21-yard line. Play action pass. Here's a pass out to the 16-yard line. Almost broke a tackle. Maybe about a 6-yard gain. About a 5-yard gain to Hatcher. 2nd and 5. That was just a weird. I thought that should have not been an interference, but 2nd and 5. Here's they do a screen again, and break the tackle to the 10, down to the 5, and touchdown. Touchdown BC. That was Catoy with the catch. Touchdown Lions. What's up, Steve? What about Yankee stream? I was having internet problems. I was at my brother-in-law's house, and I was having internet problems. It was ticking me off. Yeah, I was having an internet problem. It was ticking me off. I was mad. And then his power went out. Like, like about a half hour later, his power went out. So my stream would have been dead anyway. Here comes the extra point. It's up and good. Yeah, extra point wasn't pretty, but it was good. So 10:01 to go in the half. Lions up 10-0. Good drill. This time they finished off with a touchdown. This time with a touchdown. So lead 10-0. We go into this. All right. So. All right. Touchdown, BC. Yeah, that's good. That was a good drive. I'm kind of hoping Edmonton goes down and gets a touchdown because as I want to see a decent game. I want to see a decent game. I understand if you're a fan of BC, you want a blowout. I understand that 100%. Me, I want to see a good game. So 10-0 here in this second quarter of action. So what's my boy Ryzen Rhino doing? All right. The Elks, they need to finish drives. That first drive they had was a poorly underthrown ball that probably could have been a touchdown if it was a better throw. Second drive, they overthrew was it running back or a receiver that was out in the flat. Overthrew him. That would have been a first down. Yeah, so 1 second. All right. They're replaying this touchdown by BC. Yeah, nice play design. Nice play design. So 10-0 as Catoy has 4 catches for 53 yards on the evening and a touchdown. There's a kickoff. Return to the 20, 25, up to the 30, up to the 40-yard line. That's where Edmonton will have it as Leak on the return. So the first down, Edmonton right there. Now we're going to commercial break again. Yeah, commercial break. Why not? Oh, who scored? It was Catoy. Yeah, Catoy. Oh, the commercial break. Nice. I see how the CFL follows the NFL commercial thing. Touchdown, extra point, okay, commercial, comeback, kickoff, commercial. Yeah, I like that. It bothers me to no end when the NFL does it. I'm like, why? Just wait till after the kickoff. If you want to go to commercial break. Aggravating. It's aggravating to no end when the NFL does that shit. Like, yeah, more commercials. That's what we want to see. Who cares about a football game? Let's watch commercials. Yeah, it does. It makes. I know why they do it. I know exactly why they do it, because of money, and it brings money into the league. But as a fan, it kind of just bothers me. But I get it. I understand. They have bills they got to pay. They got bills they got to pay. But like I said, it just bothers me. Edmonton needs they need a drive here that scores a touchdown. That's what they need. So 1st and 10 Elks at their own 40. Play and pass, rolls right, forward looking, now throws. Deep ball, got a guy there, overthrow him, man. Just let him too much. Another guy was open, man. He had some separation. Incomplete, try to get to, that was with Mathis. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. It's another ball that was just overthrown a little bit. I mean, just Ford's missing he's missing on the deep ball tonight. I mean, just the pass was, towards it was toward the sideline. It was out of bounds anyway, but it's not a good throw. 2nd and 10. Not a good throw at all. At their own 40. Looking to throw. And he does, and incomplete. Around the 50-yard line. 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd down. So, with 141 yards passing to 13. Did I read that correctly? Did I read that correctly? So 3rd down. Punt time for Edmonton. Punts away. And punts going to go back to the 20. Fields it to the 25. And that's about it. It's a good special teams tackle. BC will have it at their own 25-yard line with 8:54 to go. I like this side-by-side commercial. It's only 30 seconds. I like that one. Yeah, I'm hoping they make a game of it because I want to see a decent football game. What's up? There's Paxton. Paxton's in the house. YouTube screwed you. They screwed me over. They screwed you over. How they screwed you over? All right, so 1st and 10 for BC. They have it at their own 25-yard line. They're going right to left. Here's a handoff up the middle. Nice. They pull the camera guy out. That's going to be about a 9-yard gain. And the camera guy thought it was the end around. But it was Butler on the carry. He gets 9 yards. 2nd and 1. As the camera guy was even fooled. Butler gets 9 yards out of that. Man. Fooled everybody. 2nd and 1. The line. Take 8:10 to go, 2nd quarter. They have it at their own 34-yard line. Wow, they're not going to go under center. They're 7 for 10 on 2nd downs. There's a handoff. That's a 1st down. So Butler again needed 1, got about 2 or 3. Move the chains for BC. Yeah. What's up? Excuse me. So Nathan Rourke is 4-0 against Edmonton for his career. 12 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But he's undefeated so far against Edmonton in his career. So he's thrown for 141 yards at 1 touchdown, 13 completions out of 14 passes. That ball gets tipped up and incomplete. Wait. The incomplete or intercept? What's going on here? They're going to say Elks ball. They're going to say Elk. Wait, that wasn't an incomplete pass. They're going to say Elks ball. What, did they pick that off? I can look. Did that ball get picked off? It did get picked off. But that's a fumble, though. Wait, I don't know if he had the ball. I don't know if he even had the interception. The ball got tipped up in the air. The defensive lineman intercepted it, but then dropped it right away. That's why I wasn't really sure if it was an interception or not. But they called it an interception. So 1st and 10 Elks at the BC 19-yard line. They're not going to review this? This is not getting reviewed? This is not getting reviewed? I guess not. Ball at the 19-yard line. Wow. There's a handoff up to the 16. They didn't review that? Okay. Wow. No review. I thought they would review that. I thought BC would throw the challenge flag out. I mean, the lineman caught it, but he dropped it right away. It looked like it to me, but guess not, because they didn't. 2nd and 7 from the 16-yard line. Okay. Back to throw is Ford. Catch made at the 5, down to the goal line, and should be 1st and goal. We can be 1st and goal at the 1. That was weird. I know. I'm surprised they didn't challenge that. I mean, coaches challenge everything nowadays. I'm surprised they didn't challenge that. But, I mean, that was a... I don't know, well, that was actually followed by Dunbar, but he recovered it for Edmonton. He fumbled it, but he actually recovered it at the 1-yard line. So 1st and goal with Fajardo in the game, and that's gonna be trying to get in the end zone, and there's no signal yet at all. Now there is late touchdown call. Touchdown Edmonton. Very late touchdown. Very late call. So Edmonton cashes in on the interception and gets 6, maybe 7. Pinning the extra point. Man. So Fajardo gets the touchdown for Edmonton. It's 10-6, pinned in the extra point. We got 5:28 to go. Second quarter. Ready to make this a 3-point game. Extra point is up, and it's going to be good. 10-7. Yeah. They needed the score, but I just thought that wasn't an interception. But BC didn't challenge it, so that's on them. So 10-7. That's on them. So with the way coaches challenge everything nowadays in sports, surprised at that. I'll get some more water. Open golf. Watch golf. But 10-7. Now we got a good game. So So 10-7, Lions will get it back. As last time they had the ball, they threw an interception. Led to a touchdown for the Elks. There's kickoff. And returns it to the 5, 10, 15, 20, up to the 22-yard line. That's where BC will have it. With 5:07 to go, second quarter. So Nathan Rourke. He's a ex-Ohio Bob. I remember he played for the Ohio Bobcats. So 1st and 10 for BC, their own 22. Got 5 minutes to go and counting, second quarter. I like how they put these to the digital advertisements on the field. Just wondering if the NFL would ever do that. There's a handoff up to the 27-yard line, maybe 28. Going to be second down. I'm actually kind of surprised the NFL hasn't done that. Just because it brings more money into the league. Those digital advertisements they put on they impose on the field on the TV. On manscaping, hey, people do what they want, man. Don't bother me. If it don't bother me, I don't care, man. 2nd and 5. But I ain't talking about this. It's they kind of channel. As Rourke throws and catch me at the 40 to the 43-yard line. That's a first down. As Eberhardt, that's his first catch of the day. 1st and 10 Lions with 3:50 and counting. It's annoying. Australian rules football, they do it. They have those digital advertisements, on the field. I think doesn't soccer do it too? But hey, just is something that brings money into the league. But just wondering if the NFL is going to do it. In college football, since college football is now in this, now they're paying players that you know about it. But Nick Anderson, Nick Anderson on the Tulane. Yeah, Nick Anderson plays for Edmonton. That's right. He went to Tulane. 1st and 10 at the 41 of BC. It's cool seeing some players that you know that played in college, that you're familiar with. As Rourke rolls right, looking and gonna just throw it away. Be second down. It's the way of the future. It is. Because these leagues, they need to find a way to make more money. So, and that's one way to do it is they'll have those. As long as they don't do it like every single play, the digital advertisements, I'll be all right with it. But if they do it, like once a series, I got no qualms about it. But now they're doing it again. 2nd and 10, back to throw. 4-man rush, looking to throw. Still looking now, throws deep down the field. Going to be caught at the 36. That's a first down to Berryhill. Oh, there's a flag down now. There's a flag though. Oh, roughing the passer. So a 15-yard penalty after the end of the play. So BC's going to have it deep in Edmonton territory. Man, so quarterback gets roughed up at the throw. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he got driven to the ground. Now, you can't touch a quarterback like that nowadays. I mean, I think it's kind of a pussy rule, but... So 3-minute warning. That's what the hold-up was. 3-minute warning. I think it's kind of a pussy rule, but yes, it is what it is. You can't touch the quarterback after he throws it. You especially can't, drive him to the ground. Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, the quarterback, he got up. But he did get kind of driven to the ground. But I don't know. I grew up watching football when quarterbacks got hit. And nowadays, I think they just bait him too much. That's just my opinion. Everybody has their opinions. So what they say about opinions, right? What they say about opinions. What he did. What do you do to you, Paxton? Won't you just block him if he doesn't? Then he can't see his messages. You know, if you block him, then you can't see his messages, and you'll never know if he talks about you. So, just click his name and block, and then you'll never see his message. Sometimes the quarterback is defenseless. I agree, but sometimes he's like Patrick Mahomes, and he kind of leans into the defender. So 1st and 10 to 21. There's a handoff up to the 15-yard line. I mean, this last one, he did get driven to the ground by the defender. That's by the rule, you can't do that. I get that one, but sometimes when they just touch him and they throw the flag, and then that's when I really kind of like. And I get it. You can't hit him in the head, in the helmet. I get that. That's the rule. You can't go low. 2nd and 4 from the 15 of Edmonton. BC looking to score again before the half. And they're going to run it as Butler gets the first down to the 10, down to the 5, to the goal line. Touchdown. Touchdown BC as Butler scores 16-7. Yeah. But, you've seen Patrick Mahomes play, and he kind of, sometimes he leans into those roughing the passer calls, and I'm like, come on, man. He did it himself. That's the ones I have a problem with. But, when quarterbacks get drilled, okay, I get it. I mean, you can't do it, but I just grew up watching quarterbacks get, popped. Montana, Aikman, extra points up and good. 17-7 now. All right, Paxton, you got him. You timed him out. I said just block him next time, man, and then you won't see his messages. So 2:19 to go in the half. Edmonton now down 10. Getting the ball back, but this time they're going to have to drive. They're going to score. Last time they had a short field because of interception. Did you bet the game, Paxton? Yeah, quarterbacks got really hit at one time in football. I mean, they got hit hard. Guys like Montana and Elway, Marino, all the quarterbacks have played in the 80s and the 90s, and they got hit. Now it's before concussions and shit. It's the 20. I mean, you play with concussions. The 25 up to the 30, to the 32-yard line. Now, they didn't take you out if you had a concussion. So you just played. So 1st down, Elks. No, you can block him. You can block him where you can't see his chats anymore. You can block anybody and not see their chats. Just you can go to anybody and block. You should be able to anyway. Did they take that away? Here's a plexus pass. He's going to run as 4 gets to the 40-yard line. And I've seen it before when I'm like not a moderator on somebody's channel where you can like block somebody, like just like block seeing their messages. Not block them like block them, but block seeing their messages. All right, it's a ball at the 40. 2nd and 2. 2 minutes to go in the half. Here's a swing pass. Oh, it gets knocked down at the line. Incomplete. They try to throw it. They try to get it up to the right side of the field. Receiver was open. 3rd down. Okay. They must have taken it away. Well, never mind, then. So 3rd and 2. Edmonton's going to have to punt the ball. Man, punt the ball. So, and punts away. And back at the receiver at the 20. Up to the flex. That's me blocking it back. I saw that one. Return the 25 to the 30, 35, 40. He's going to return all the way, but it's coming back. Going to be a touchdown for BC, but it's coming back. They got to block it back. It's coming back. It's a touchdown, but it's not going to stand. You can dance all you want, but it's coming back. Your return team screwed you over, dude. All that running for nothing. All that running for nothing. Yep. Legal block in the back. So against gonna be against Peters. He's the guilty party. He's the guy that he ruined the special teams touchdown. I saw it. I saw right when it happened. So there it is. He pushed in the back. Here comes the flag, and they threw the flag. Man. I mean, it was a good return once he got past that guy that got pushed down. Man, that sucks. So 1st down, BC after the penalty. Now they're going to now the ball's back at the 9-yard line. They had a touchdown. Now they're going to have it at their own 9-yard line. That's like a double whammy. There's a handoff to Butler. He'll get to the 14-yard line. 2nd down. That's like a double whammy. And you return it for a touchdown. And it gets called back because of a penalty. Now you're starting inside your own 10-yard line. That's like, and you did all that running for nothing. Man, it sucks. 2nd and 5. 1 minute and 20 to go, 2nd quarter. Yeah, he'll be bored in oil. Back to throw is Nathan. Catch made the 20 to the 25 up to the 28 to 1st down to Hatcher. Yeah, I'd feel really bad if I was a player that had a penalty called against me and negated the touchdown. I'd be like, man, I'm so sorry, man. Sorry. Forgive me. 1st and 10. Play action pass by Nathan Rourke. Throws. Catch made to 40. Another 1st down. That was McGinnis with a catch. That's his first catch of the day. There's 53 seconds to go. 1st and 10 at the BC 40. Good drop. I mean, they've kind of moved the ball out from the 9-yard line, giving them a chance to maybe get a field goal for half. As they're going to run it with Butler. He'll break it across midfield to the 50, 45, down to the 40, still going, 35, Down to the 33-yard line. Goes Butler. First down, Lions, man. Field goal. Hey, they might score a touchdown. I said they had a chance to get a field goal. Man, they got a chance to get a touchdown. As Butler just broke through and some bad tackling. Horrible tackling. The ball's at the Edmonton 32. We got 40 seconds left. And play action pass over the middle. First down to 20, 15, down to the 10. That was Hatcher with the catch. Man, they got down from their own 9-yard line to the 10 of Edmonton in nothing flat. I mean, horrible defense. Horrible defense. I mean, it's horrible. I mean, you have them backed up at their own 9-yard line. You let them go down the field with relative ease. Like 4 or 5 plays. So first and goal with 34 ticks to go. And we have a timeout on the field. Timeout on the field. I don't believe what you call it. We had an injury timeout. 20 for Edmonton. Kenneth Logan is walking off the field. But he got it. His own player took him out. 13 took his own player out. Oh man, that's like. So first and goal for BC at the 10-yard line. Man, but his own player took him out. They're gonna run it as Butler gets down to the 7-yard line. Second and goal with 25 seconds to go. Second and goal from the 7. Second and goal from the 7. So 15 seconds and counting in the half. Back to throw is Nathan Rourke. Throws in the end zone and touchdown. As Berryhill with the catch. Touchdown Lions. So it's now 23-8. What's up, Curtis? As Berryhill with another touchdown. 23-7. I said 23, didn't I? 23-7. I was looking at the clock with 8 seconds. 23-7. Yeah, let's look at the clock with 8 seconds. What's up, Curtis? So extra point upcoming for BC as their offense has been on fire in this first half. Extra point. It's good. 24-7 Lions. Yeah. It's a good drive. They went from their own 9-yard line to a touchdown in it's like 6-7 plays. It was less than 90 seconds to go from their own 9 to the end zone. I mean, it kind of helps when the defense was played a lot, really poor, but was some good throws by the quarterback. And then Butler had a good run that got him into Edmonton territory. With Nathan Rourke, his brother. All right, so we got 8 seconds to go in the half. There's kickoff. Returns it to the 20, 25, up to the break. No, it doesn't break a tackle. Only gets to the 26-yard line with 1 second left in the half. And the Elks are going to have to make some adjustments, especially defensively, offensively too. They only scored a touchdown because they had the short field. on the interception. Otherwise, they would have have a goose egg. I mean, they're getting beat offensively, defensively, and they're just going to kneel it down. I guess so. They're just going to kneel it down. Take it. They're going to take it to the showers. There. Halftime. 24-7. So bow down LSU. Man, they're just man. They're never going to try like a a heave ho. They're just going to kneel it down and take it to the locker room. Down 24-7. That underthrown ball early with the first quarter, that should have been a touchdown. BC intercepts it. Then they drive down and get a field goal. Yeah, BC brought it today. They're playing good defense and their offense is clicking. That was a really good drive. I mean, they went from their own 9-yard line to the end zone in less than 90 seconds. Like that, it helps when the defense is so poor. But they did have some good play calls and execution. So you got to give credit to the offense, too. Wasn't all bad defense, but bad defense helped. So Peter, they just were interviewing Peter. So he had the interception early in that first quarter. And a poorly in the thrown ball by Ford. So bow down LSU. We're getting close to LSU football, man. We're getting close. It's ticking. It's getting closer and closer and closer. Closer and closer. But so yeah, I was hoping this would be a really. I was hoping it'd be a good game. But yeah, Nathan Rourke's had a good first half. I think he's only missed on 2 passes. One of them was that interception that I thought probably shouldn't have been one, but I think he's only missed on 2 passes. And he has 2 touchdown passes, both to Berryhill. And Butler's run the ball well. Yes. Okay, it was Couture. It was Couture had the other touchdown. It was Couture that had the touchdown, and then Berryhill just had that one. The last one. That's what it was. And this has been a beatdown in the first half. A beatdown during the first half. But yes, he went third. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he didn't go to. I'm glad he didn't go to the Nationals. Nationals suck, man. The Nats are just like the Pirates. He'll be stuck there. You'd be crying next year. You'd be crying about just like we are with Skeens. Skeens plays for a horrible Pittsburgh team. Yes, baseball, man. You can get picked by a bad team. Yeah, Nationals won. They won that World Series. When the hell was it? Like when was that? Was like 2018. When was that? 19. Like they're showing the missed passes by Ford. I mean, he's missed on at least 3 deep balls in this game that one could have been a touchdown, one would have been a first down. Here's another throw that would have been a first down if it was a good pass. Yeah, so Ford's missed on some bad throws tonight that could have made this game a little bit closer. But I'm kind of glad he's not going to the Nationals, man. The Mariners, I think, have a I think he has a better chance of. I mean, they're not horrible like the Nationals. And the Angels, they're not that great either. But that's a bad thing, man. In baseball, you're gonna get picked by, if you're really good, you're gonna get picked by a bad team. Just like Skeens but Skeens is stuck at Pittsburgh for at least this year, next year. He ain't going anywhere. He ain't going anywhere until 2027. Unfortunately, he's stuck there. So hopefully he doesn't, throw his shoulder out, his elbow out, pitching for that horrible franchise. That's one thing I hope Skeens does not do is just throw his shoulder out, pitching for a garbage ass Pirates organization that don't want to win. They got 3 wild cards now in baseball. All you have to do is make the wild card. It's not like remember years ago you had to win the division. You had to win the division to get into playoffs. When they had the American League, all they had was the AL, championship series and the NL championship series. Then they brought the division series out with 1 wild card. Now there's 3 wild cards. Pittsburgh can't even make the 3rd wild card. So. Oh, whatever. But yeah, man, you get ready for Brian Kelly. Man. Ready for Brian Kelly and fall ball's coming up, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for the Brian Kelly teasers he's going to give me. Because he's going to say something freaking stupid about how, we're ready. We're ready this year. All right. Mom needs to be the word with the LSU football team. They don't need to say anything in fall camp about how they're ready for Clemson and this is the best roster I've had. Nothing needs to be said about that. Just come out and tell us how the practice is going. And then it's going to backfire, man. I got a bad feeling about the way. Got a bad feeling it's going to backfire against Clemson. You saw that thread today? They say we're gonna blow Clemson out on the Tiger Rant. I'm like, my God, man, y'all setting yourselves up for some kind of something. Blow Clemson out. But man, they setting themselves up, bow down. Blow them out. They're not going to go to Clemson and blow them out. I mean, they might win. They can win. Yeah, how many pitchers start All-Star game has a 4-8 record with an ERA of 1.31? Sad, man. That's sad. Yeah, Clemson's favored for a reason. They're at home. They should be favored. But yeah, imagine. I mean, just take away the LSU shit aspect of it. You got a pitcher who's 4-8 with an ERA of 1.31. How is he losing 8 games? It tells you how poor their offense is at Pittsburgh. That they have no hitters whatsoever. None. No hitters. None. So. My brother lives in Memphis. Okay. Memphis, Tennessee. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about. I just got a bad feeling this game is not going to go the way LSU fans hope. I expect it, but because we've lost 3 in a row with him. Then we lost 2 at Ogeron. That's 5. We got 5 losses in a row. Yeah, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5. 5 losses in a row. Fuck, man. Yeah, so. Yeah. Yeah, the Pirates are just a bad team. They have no hitting. The Pirates have no hitting whatsoever. They have nobody that can. Their offense is garbage. When Skeens pitches, it's always like it's like they lose like 3-2 or 3-1. It's around that kind of score. Yeah, I don't know why Verge Osbury. No, Verge Osbury is the associate athletic director. He's the one that handles the schedules and all that kind of shit. I don't know why they just playing the second week, man. Playing week 2. Play, I don't know, shit. USL first week. I don't know, Louisiana Monroe, Louisiana Tech. Play one of the Louisiana directional schools the first week of the year. You get them their money, and we'll play, Clemson week 2 or whatever. Oh, here's the game that was supposed to be played Friday. Calgary and Saskatchewan. I waited like 3 hours sitting outside waiting for this game to start. No, it was more than that. It was like 3 hours and 40 minutes I waited. And then they said the air quality didn't clear up. It's like, man, they waited. They made those fans wait over 3.5 hours at this stadium to finally call it. That was bad. Anyway, we had Hamilton and Ottawa also played last night. So Hamilton won that one 23-20. As Hamilton's 3-2, Ottawa's 1-5. Edmonton does. Well, Edmonton has the choice of getting the ball. They should choose to get the ball. But their offense has been they've had chances to make some plays, but some bad throws by the quarterback. The first one was that underthrown ball that could have been a touchdown. They've missed. There was 2 other plays that could have been first downs, overthrows. There was a crossing pattern he missed that could have been a first down. So, I'm gonna be unhappy, Bow Down, if he loses that game. I can say I expect it, and I'm expecting he lose that game, but I'm gonna be really unhappy if he loses that game. And I know that Clemson's favored, and I know Clemson's probably going to win the game because they're at home. But just all this shit talk he's been doing all year, about how this is the best roster that I've had at LSU, and we've circled the game, and he's talking about Harold Perkins, how Harold Perkins is now in a position where he's going to be really good on defense. He's setting himself up, man. He is setting himself up where if he loses this game, it's not going to be pretty. So he just needs to shut up come fall practice and not say anything about how we're ready to play and no, it's going to be different this time in the first game. Frank's going to crash. So I just think that I don't know, man. I think they're going to lose, but hope I'm wrong. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the stuff he's saying, man, is about how he circled the first game. I never do this. I never circled the first game of the year. So Paxton loves losing money on Edmonton. Uh-oh. Where's Paxton at? I don't know who he bet on RL Clips today. I'm not sure. But yeah. And now they're starting to get more coaches in that have recruiting. Yeah, it's mostly the players talk. I agree, Steve. The coach is, but Brian Kelly shouldn't be shit talking because he's won a Cheez-It Bowl. He's won Outback Rely Quest Bowl. Used to be Outback Bowl, then a Texas Bowl. What? So Yeah, I mean, Brian Kelly just needs to shut up. Just shut up. Just look, man. We're focused on Clemson. We're focused on Clemson. Don't come out and say, and now we're starting to get coaches in that know recruiting in the area. He said that about a month ago. He said something about how when I first got hired here, I wasn't I made a mistake. I didn't really get coaches that knew the area, the high school area. I didn't retain those coaches. I'm like, you got to be freaking kidding me, man. I was like, did he really say that shit? They really come out and say that I made a mistake. I should have known to have coaches that knew the area. I mean, I was like, man, he just putting his foot in his mouth every time he freaking talks, man. Shooting fireworks? They shooting fireworks still? Man, July 4th was how many days ago? Fireworks, man. 5 man. Been shooting fireworks. July 4th was how long ago? Man, it's freaking July 13th, man. But you see that area of the disturbance in the Gulf? Bow down. Yeah, supposedly we're supposed to be getting some rain this next week or this coming week. I need to see I gotta cut my grass tomorrow. It says Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and Saturday we got rain. So I'm gonna have to cut my yard at worst by Tuesday. Might cut it Tuesday if that's the case. So I can cut my grass, man. But yeah, it said Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So it must be something that's going to be a low pressure. It's going to be sitting in the Gulf. Look at the total yards, 338 to 77. I mean, that's just it's just been a total beatdown. Total beatdown in the first half for BC. But there is 2 halves in the game. There is 2 halves in the game. So we'll see if the second half is like the first half. We'll see. We're back. So Edmonton will get the ball to start this third quarter. Are they burning out? Are they putting the quarterback in? Because Fajardo has his helmet on. There's a kickoff. I mean, what's the worst can happen? Turn the 25 to the 30, up to the 36, 37-yard line. Maybe 37 for Edmonton. I'm thinking, nope, they're going to bring Ford out. They tricked us. They tricked us. they had Fajardo on with his helmet on, right there on the sideline. Looked like he was going to come in, but they bring in Ford. They tricked us, but we'll see how Ford. So 1st and 10, their own 37. Elks have it. As Ford play action rolls right, and they got a guy on him, and gets up to about a 3-yard gain. Are they giving him 5 on that? They're gonna say he got up to the. I think they're gonna give him a 5-yard gain, up to the 42-yard line. Up to the 42-yard line. Well, 2nd and 5 from the Edmonton 42. Yeah, for a second there, I thought they were going to bring in the backup quarterback to start the second half, but he had his helmet on. He was right there by the sideline. Back to throw his Ford, got to the left. Catch made. Nice tackle. 3rd down. Nice tackle. And it's Giddens with the catch, but he's tackled right away. Be 3rd down. See, that's what bothers me is when it's like, okay, well, 2nd down. No, I know, NFL is different with the 3rd and 4th down rule, but the downs. But it was 2nd and 5, so you got to get a 1st down. Why not run a pattern past the sticks? I don't get that, man. 3rd and 5, punts away. That just bothers me too. Punts away, and short punt, and gets up to about the 33. No, now there's a flag down. It just bothers me when teams, when it's 3rd down in the NFL, 3rd and 8, and they run 5 yards and catch the ball and they tackle. Like, now it's 4th down. Like, run past the sticks. The way if you catch the ball, it's a 1st down. All right, so 1st down, BC. He's 19 for 22, so he has 3 completions. They'll have it at their own 33-yard line. Does BC. As they're going to play action pass, work throws, catch made at the 40. Up to the 45, to the 50. Like, he faked me out. I thought he threw it to the fullback. But he threw it to Hatcher. It's a 1st down. Well, he faked me out. I thought he was going to the fullback. We threw it to Hatcher. So ball's at the 51-yard line, 1st and 10. Nathan Rourke is playing really good so far. Only 3 incompletions. It's a ball at their own 51. There's a handoff to Butler, gets across midfield to the 54 of Edmonton. FanDuel, same game, same parlays. Multiple bets, 1 slip. Yeah, parlays. That's how you win. You can win money on parlays, but sometimes there's always one game that always would screw me over. There's one game that I would think is a sure thing, and that's the one that would be like, nope, no money for you. So Butler has 14 carries for 100 yards even. Ball's at midfield, 2nd and 6. They're going to run it again with Butler. We'll get down to the 50. Going to be 3rd and about 1.5 yards. Going to be 3rd about 1.5 yards. They're going to bring out Masoli. They are. The ex-Oregon Duck. Third and 1. Also, ex-Ole Miss Rebel. 3rd and 1. Quarterback keeper, and he got it. Second effort, got the 1st down. So 1st and 10 BC with 11-13 and counting third quarter. Yeah, Jeremiah Masoli's also 4-0 against Edmonton in his career. Both these quarterbacks, Nathan Rourke and Jeremiah Masoli, are both 4-0 apiece. They're 8-0 combined against Edmonton. But there's a player down again right here. Oh, 94. That's the guy who got hurt in the first half for Edmonton. 94. So he's working on his knee. I can't because they got. I don't know. That didn't look particularly good. Canadian Football League Fantasy. Man. Commercial break. We're back shortly. Hopefully, hope that injury's not, the knee injury is not too severe. But I didn't see a replay, so I don't know. Who knew? Commercial break. We're back shortly. And bad. I see something quick here. What was I going to check? Totally forgot what I was going to check. I hate that. I was going to check something. I forgot what it was. Yeah, all right. He's still down on the field. You're looking at his left leg. Let's see the replay. 94. Where's he at? Oh, he died. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's just he's still down the field, which is not good for Edmonton. Not good for him either. I mean, hope it's not serious for the defensive struggles for Edmonton the last 4 games. They've been last in the Canadian Football League in passing yards, total offense, points, and then opponents' completion percentage. And they have no interceptions, only 2 QB sacks the last 4 games. Now they're bringing the card out. That's never good. 94 for Edmonton with Cerna. How do you pronounce his name? Last name? Serezna. They just said it. Serezna. It's not good. They printed the card out. Yeah, Serezna. They just said his name on the TV. But they printed the card out, which is never good. It's never a good sign. Yeah, it's not good. I mean, I don't really know where the injury happened because I know he kind of dove, but then hit his knee on the turf. But I don't know. So hopefully it's not something really serious where he tore his knee up. But it's never really good when they bring the card out. Well, it doesn't seem that way. I feel like when they always bring the card out, it's always bad. So Ceresna is going to head to the locker room. Hopefully it's nothing, too serious for him. But yeah, I never like seeing players get hurt like that, where they. So let's see if the first and 10 for Edmonton. I'm sorry, to be for BC at the Edmonton 49-yard line. As Rourke calls the ball, they're going to give it to Butler. He'll spin and get to the 44-yard line. Maybe 44, 45, or 44. Second down. Master Chef, dynamic duos on Wednesdays. I like watching Master Chef. So second and 6. He's probably going to go get, an MRI on the knee. I'd imagine that's what they're going to go do. So ball at the 45 of Edmonton, second and 6. As Nathan Rourke back throw. Does deep ball, and left side, going to be catch made at the 10, down to the 5. First and goal is Hatcher with the catch. There is a flag down, but right now it's first and goal for BC around the 5-yard line. But there is a flag down. That was a good throw, but wait, legal contact against the defense. That's going to be declined. First and goal, BC. So legal contact against the defense. Hatcher still caught the ball. They got first and goal from the 5-yard line. And the deep shot's coming. This was a really good throw. As Rourke's been really on point with his throws tonight. More so than his counterpart over there. And so first and goal at the 4. There's a handoff to Butler, and he gets maybe a yard. He's second and goal. Forwards had some chances to complete passes and just overthrow. One was an underthrow, got picked off. There was at least 2 more that would have been first downs, but overthrows. But this one was a really good pass by Nathan Rourke. Gets the ball at the 5-yard line. But it's second and goal from the 3. As Keon Hatcher has 6 catches for a $108. Long of 41. The ball's at the 3. Second and goal for BC. Back to throw. Rourke throws to the end zone and incomplete. Oh, he'll hit the upright. That's what happened to the ball. Hit the upright. Like, where's the ball at? Hit the upright. There's the replay. Hit the upright. Oh, no. Doink. And it's part of the field. Field goal time. Hit the upright. It's like, I was wondering what happened to the damn ball. I was like, wait, where'd the ball go? No, they're going for it. They're going for it. Third and goal from the 3. They're going for it. Quarterback's gonna keep it, and he's not gonna get there. That's the play call you do, man. Of all the smart play calls BC's had all game, that's the play call you do on third and goal. A quarterback keeper, and you get stopped at the 1-yard line. Oh, Yankees suck. They played the Cubs. The Cubs are like first place, man. The Yankees be back. You go, fan. Just wait till the after the All-Star break. Yeah. You should have seen that last play, Eagle fan. They third and goal from the 3-yard line, and they run the quarterback. I'm like, okay. You have a rookie head coach. They've had some really good play calls this whole game, and I just thought that was kind of not a really smart play call. on 3rd and goal. They could have called that on 2nd and goal, and it would have been 3rd and goal from the 1. But anyway, Boone's not going nowhere, Eagle fan. Don't you know who your owner is? You know who your owner is? Yeah. Yankees do in fact suck. Yeah, they're not built for winning the World Series. They don't have the roster to win a World Series. They don't hit the ball consistently enough to win a 7-game series against a really good team. So all right, so Edmonton will take over at their own 1-yard line at their BC goes for it and didn't get it on 3rd and goal. I just don't. I mean, if you're going to run the ball, why don't you run the ball with Butler? Butler's been running the ball well today. He's got over 100 yards rushing. All right, it's a ball their own 1 for Edmonton. And here's a play-action pass. And throws it deep down the field. Going to be incomplete around the 45-yard line. Nice pass breakup by that Bolu. Is he from? I think he's from that Bolu. How you pronounce that last name? From Lafayette. So 2nd and 10 from their own 1-yard line. They were going deep to Julian Grant, but nice pass breakup. That was no interference, just really good defense. 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Yeah, they get hot for one series and then they stink. And they're gonna sack him in the end zone? No, he breaks out of it. Oh, there's a flag down. This might be holding in the end zone. Might be a safety anyway. This might be a safety anyway. Might have hold in the end zone. Or what? I'm assuming it's holding in the end zone. Usually that's what the flag is for. Usually, but so it is holding. Yep, holding in the end zone. That's a safety. Yep, that's a safety. So it's 26-7 now. Yeah, that's the problem with the Yankees. They get hot for a series, and then they don't. All right, so BC gonna get the ball back after the safety. Man, this game is just a beatdown, man. Yeah, the problem is one of the problems for the Yankees is they're too home run dependent. Sometimes they can't get for one game they can get hits and score runs, but they can't do it like 2-3 games in a row. For some reason they just can't hit the ball for 2-3 games in a row. And that's their problem. But I don't know why they took Dominguez out of the leadoff spot. I mean, he's been hitting the ball well. And then they move him down the order like the 6th today. I'm like, what is he fucking doing, man? What is Boone doing? I mean, you got a guy that's getting on base, leadoff, and you're gonna move him down. Why? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. Yeah, no consistency. That's the Yankees' problem. It's right. They'll look good for a game or two when Judge is hitting a homer and somebody else is hitting a homer and they'll score 8 runs, no win 8-1 or something. What they score, like 1 run today? Last I saw they were down like 4-1 or something like that. So the flag was on the guard. Yeah, the guard. I thought Ford was going to be sacked. And but yeah, he was gonna get sacked. It wasn't for the hold. All right, so we got Edmonton will kick off from the 20 after the safety and returns it to the 30, 35, up to the 40, up to the 50, up to the 54. That's where BC will have it with 7:51 to go in the third quarter. Nathan Rourke, he's trying to put this game on ice, so to speak. So Nathan has 302 yards passing so far tonight, and we're only in the third quarter. The ball's at the 54. First and 10 for the Lions. 302 passing yards to 39. Wow. Here's a swing pass to the right, up to the 50, up to the Hatcher gets to the 38-yard line. Oh, did he get first down? No, he got a yard short. I think it's a yard short. Second and 1. That passing yards are horrible, man. 302 for that last pass to 39. Man, that's bad. Okay, the way Nathan's going, he might throw for 500. So Keon Hatcher has 7 catches for 117 yards, long of 41. It's second and inches. And Jeremiah Masoli comes in at quarterback under center, and gonna get the first. He got it, first down. He got pushed back, but it was after he got the first down. So he might go for 500 at this rate. I mean, with the way Edmonton's playing defense, or I should say the way they're not playing defense, and the way the offense is running for BC, he might throw for 500. The ball, the ball, the Edmonton 46, 6:12 to go, third quarter, first and 10 for the BC Lions. And they're going to hand it off up to the 40 goes Butler. 6 yards? 7 yards on that carry? 6 or 7? They're just not out of the question. With the way the Edmonton's not playing defense, and receivers are getting open for BC, and Rourke's throwing the ball to them. It's possible. Second and 4 from the Edmonton 40. And they're gonna throw the fumble. It's a fumble. It's a fumble. As Rourke fumbled it, and Edmonton recovers. Wow! I thought they were gonna run it there with Butler because he had offsides against the defense. Oh, coming back. Offsides against the defense. First down. Wow. So they get the turnover, but they were offsides. So no dice. Man. I was wondering how they got in the backfield so quickly because they were offsides. Like, how'd they get back there so quickly? They're offsides. But Rourke needs to hold on to the ball, though. I mean, it's going to do a better job holding on to the ball. But still, first and 10 at the 35 of Edmonton. They're going to hand it to Butler. We'll get to the 30, up to the 28-yard line. What's the record number of yards in the game? Hey, that's the wrong person. Maybe somebody in the chat knows. I'd have to go Google that. Because I don't even know offhand. Well, 2nd and 4 from the 29. Edmonton gets they get a turnover, but they're offsides. So when they make a good play, it gets negated. Second and 4. They're gonna run it again. This time it gets stonewalled. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. The record is 713 yards. Wow. 1994. 713 yards. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. So 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, they're going field goal. This is a 35-yard field goal. Yep, they're 36. I'm always a yard off. Field goal's up and good. 29-7. Always a yard off. Next time I'm just gonna say 1 yard back when I think it is. Oop. 29-7. Damn. I've been a yard off every damn time. 713 yards. Man, that's a lot. What's the See, the NFL record is only 554 yards, and that was made back in 1951. This wasn't even a 554 yards. Isn't even in the current NFL. You gotta go back to 1951 when they were running the wing T offense and the wishbone. Man, that's a lot. That's a lot of yards. But it was 554 yards back in 1951. Norm Van Brocklin. September 28th, 1951. Playing for the Los Angeles Rams against the New York Yanks. New York Yanks. I haven't a team that's even play got renamed. Man. That's a lot. I mean, back in 1951 to throw for 500 yards when they didn't throw the ball back then was more of a man. It's a lot. So 29-7. Elks will have it at their own 40-yard line. They gotta do something offensively here. That's Ford back to throw and got hit. And incomplete. 2nd and 10. Jeez. Yeah, 74 years ago in the NFL. And that's Dunbar down for Edmonton. I didn't see what happened to him. So 3:13 to go, 3rd quarter. It's 29-7. Yeah, leather helmets too. Yeah, leather helmets also. But Dunbar is jogging off the field, which is own power, which is good to see. I don't want to see no more carts. 2nd and 10 for the Elks at their own 40-yard line. 3:13 to go in the 3rd. Maybe they should change quarterbacks. What else can go wrong? They only have like 39 yards passing forward. Then throws it out to Julian Grant, but that's only about a 5-yard gain. Gonna be 3rd down. I mean, they only have they got like 45 yards passing this game, and why not change quarterbacks? What's the worst that can happen? But it's too late now to change quarterback. If they're going to change, they should have done it to start the third quarter when they had the ball to start the second half. 3rd and 5, punt time for the Elks. Punts away. And fielded at the 10. Gets to the 15, up to the 19-yard line. That's where BC will have it with 2:09 to go in the third. Yeah, wool jerseys. Yeah. Yeah, they need to. They should have changed quarterbacks. When the third quarter started, but they waited too long. Now it doesn't matter. It's not going to change anything now. It could have changed maybe in the third quarter. They had the ball first. They could have scored a touchdown maybe. But yeah, that's woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah, 311 passing yards to 44. They got to make a change. It's a ball at their own 20. And they're going to run it as Butler gets about 5 or 6. The second down for BC with 1:43 left. But, yes, it's too late now to change because now it's going to be pointless now. The game is what it is now. But if Edmonton could have scored a touchdown on the first drive of the third quarter, it might have maybe he could have changed things. Maybe could have changed momentum. Maybe, but you never know. 2nd and 5. 1:14 here in the third quarter. Back to throw. And catch, that's a first down up to the 32-yard line. And that was McGinnis with the catch. I think that's either his second or third catch of the night. Oh, there's a flag down. I have to check and see what the hanky's for. Yeah. Have to see what they hit with the hankies for. Hey, Jay, subscribe. Thank you, Jay, for subscribing. What was the flag for? Oh, offensive interference? Well, they're going to call offensive pass interference. So it's going to be, yeah, they got a safety. Yeah, they had a safety earlier. Yeah, they had a holding in the end zone, which safety. So 2nd down and 15, ball back at the 15. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's 29-7. Back to handoff. And we'll get to the 20, maybe 21-yard line. Well, I guess BC they were playing a punt there. 223 points in a quarter is very doable. What? Man. I'm praying for the under. What was the under? Yeah, what's the under today? I think BC was favored by, was it 5.5 earlier? I saw. I'm trying to remember what they said pregame with the over-under. I don't recall seeing the over-under, though. So punt time for the Lions. Punts away. And returned from the 30. Now going cross field. Running a long way to get about 5-6 yards. Man, Leak ran all across the field to get like 5 or 6 yards. Now there's a flag down. Oh, typo. Okay, typo. Okay. That guy ran cross field, all the way across field just to get like 5 yards. Man. But now I think, illegal interference against BC. What they did. So, okay, quarter in the books. All right, so the fourth quarter we go. Yeah. Fourth quarter we go, man. Well, I was hoping this game would be a little more competitive, but the Elks defense didn't show up, and their offense didn't show up. They're like 44 yards through the air. Now that seems like something they would do in the 50s in the NFL. Was throw the ball for 50 yards a game. But man. So fourth quarter we go, and Edmonton needs a. It feels 65 yards wide. Wow. I know it's long, and I know it's wider than the NFL. Forgot what the NFL is, but forgot what the NFL is. But I know the CFL is wider and longer, and end zones are longer. Ooh. Oh, no, I don't do that. Hey, almost hit the wrong button. Almost hit the wrong. I'm glad it gave me like a. You sure? Like no, I'm not sure. We got 448 yards of offense for BC, 98 for Edmonton, 98 yards, 44 yards passing, 55 rushing for the Elks. 98 yards of offense. Gee, that's like bad. That's like really, really bad. That's like, man. All right, so the Elks will have it here to start the fourth quarter. And Fajardo's still on the sideline with his helmet on, but he's not in the game. That's a ball at the 40-yard line for Edmonton at their own 40, 1st and 10. There's a handoff to Leak, and he's going to lose about 3 yards. He's going to lose about 3 yards. As Woods on the tackle. Man, this is just... But they're actually giving forward progress. Only a yard loss. Wow. Yeah. Okay, NFL's 53. Thank you for that. Thank you for that clarification. I forgot what the NFL was. So second down and 11. They actually gave him forward progress on that. As forward back to throw. Now pressured, rolls left, backing up. Now scrambles. And going to be sacked back at the 21-yard line. Wanted the face mask call, didn't get it. The quarterback wanted the face mask call, didn't get it. But he got sacked around the 21-yard line. Was he face mask? Let's see. Oh. Ford might have a gripe there because he kind of grabbed him by the neck. I mean, I know one thing. If that was Patrick Mahomes, that would have been roughing the passer. Wow, they're not even going to. Thought you can challenge that. 3rd and 28, punts away. Thought you can challenge that in CFL. Punt going to bounce and go up to the 38-yard line. Jeez. What? You're quoting a movie. You're quoting a movie. You must be watching Pet Detective. Yeah, all right, let's move the ball over to the BC side. As they're up 29-7. As they're so James Butler has 134 yards rushing, 35 yards receiving, and a touchdown. There's a handoff. He'll get to the 44-yard line where nature calls. Yeah, where nature calls. I remember when Jim Carrey made those stupid movies, and then he made that Truman Show, which was more of a serious role that really was kind of out of his element. But what's he been in since that movie with Dick and Jane? Remember that movie? Oh, got a yellow marker down. Wait, what's he been in the last like 20 years? That Fun with Dick and Jane. Procedure call against BC. That's like one of the very few mistakes they've made tonight. Now Edmonton's warming up the backup quarterback. Now they're going to bring Fajardo in the game in the fourth quarter when they're doing it. Man, why? Why do it now? It's pointless. 2nd and 9 for BC at their own 39-yard line. Back there was Nathan Rourke. Does first down, yes, across the 50 to 52-yard line as Catoy with a catch. First down, BC. Nathan Rourke's just been on point on a lot of passes tonight. All these passes I have been on point. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the BC at their own 52-yard line. We all live in the Truman Show. Yeah, well, yes. Well, nowadays we are. Nowadays, yeah. Here's a handoff as Butler gets to the midfield. But you're right. Nowadays we live in the Truman Show. Because they're all watching us. You're right. It wasn't maybe it was that way back then too, but so 2nd and 6, balls at midfield. We got 10:40 to go, fourth quarter. Do they have any like CFL YouTubers? I want to see somebody like Rage or something. Here's a play action pass. Catch made. Yeah, catch made at the 50, and it's a first down. That's Catoy again with the first down. Yeah, I got to go on a look-see. You can find. Is there any Canadian CFL YouTubers that get like mad when their team loses? That's a rabbit hole I got to go down. I got to find something. It's gotta be somebody, huh? I mean, they got to have somebody like we do in the NFL that gets mad when our team loses and they go on YouTube and they yell and scream and gotta be. So 1st and 10 at the Edmonton 47. How many yards passing this guy has? Is he approaching 400 yet? They're going to run it. And it gets up to the 40-yard line, maybe 39. Goes Butler. Yeah, lately, not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I have to go down a rabbit hole. They got. I watch the Australian rules football, the Aussie football. I watch that. Sometimes I try to watch it. It comes on really, really, early or late, however you want to call it. It's like late for me because I can't stay up. But they have some. They have YouTubers that call that Aussie football. Yeah, I don't know the players. I wouldn't even know how to call that. 2nd and 3. I like watching it, though. Here's a pass out to the right. That's a first down to the 35. That's Hatcher. These play calls have been really, really well called all game. So, Yeah, the Butler's one. I mean, BC's their play calling tonight has been really good. Their execution has been good. They're blocking well. Receivers are getting open. They're catching. They're not dropping any passes. I don't recall them dropping one pass tonight. We had that one interception I thought wasn't an interception, but the 1st and 10, and they're going to run it again. And this time Butler gets only 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Yeah, this has really been this play calling tonight has been really good. Outside of that one play call when he went for on 3rd and goal on the quarterback keeper, I thought that wasn't a very smart play call. But if he would have scored, then it'd have been a great play call. I get it, but I don't think it was a very smart play call. But other than that, I don't see. The offensive coordinator has called a really good game. 492 yards at 70. There's a pass out to the right and then up to the 25. It's going to be 3rd and about a half a yard, maybe a yard. Let's go for it. Just bring Masoli in and go for it. They've been struggling this season. Do they play next week, or do they play next week, or they got a bye week? I gotta look and see what the schedule is next week. So it's 3rd and inches. Oh man, that ball's like, okay, the yellow line's wrong. Okay. It's about 3rd, but a half a yard. It's Masoli under center, and he'll keep it, and he'll get the 1st down. But Jeremiah Masoli gets the 1st down. It is a bye week next week. And they talk about the ball control tonight for BC. Now, they've had the ball 24 more minutes. Yeah, this has been a total beatdown. Offensively, defensively, coaching. Yeah. So BC will go to 3-3 with the win. Edmonton will go to 1-4. So 6:35 to go in the 4th. I mean, they're measuring this. I thought he had it with ease. Oh, he got about half the football. Edmonton defenders were pointing the other way. I'm like, he got that ball, but he got that 1st down. But only by a half the football. But I thought it was a little more than that. But still a 1st down at the 25-yard line. It's been a 9-play, 48-yard drive. It's taken 6:38 off the clock. On the 19th, they'll play Saskatchewan. Okay. The Rough Riders. There's a ball to the 25. Oh, they're going to throw it, play action. Now they dump it out to the running back, going to be incomplete. But now there's a flag down. Looks like it's going to be a hold against BC. It is. So whatever that play was going to go for, it would have gotten negated, as 61's the guilty party. As he's the guilty party. Number 61, Una. He's the guilty party. He had to hold. So 2nd and 20 coming up. Look at the time possession. 39 minutes to 14. That's a big difference. 39 minutes of 14. That just, for one, it means you're moving the ball. And the other side's got a lot of 2 and outs. Here's a handoff. And it gets up to 30, up to the 28-yard line. And it's Butler again. So 5:40 to go in the 4th quarter. Nick Anderson out of Tulane. Sorry, it's now it's second down. Second and 13. That was first down because of the hole. So second down and 13 from the Edmonton 28. And they're going to do the blade handoff. Get to the 25, down to the 20. Still going to the 18-yard line. 18-yard line. Yeah, what's the over-under? I don't know if you typed it or somebody was talking about the over-under. Well, now it's third down. Now they're going to bring the field goal unit out. With 4:38 to go and counting. And it's Sean White. Made from 33 and 35. This is going to be 26 yards. Hey, I got it right this time. I went back a yard that I thought it was going to be. 26-yard field goal. And now we got the whistle. And more yellow markers down. Oh, 51 and a half. There we go. 51. Ooh. It's, believe it went off at 55 and a half. Ooh. Oh, it's got Una again. He had the holding call. Now he's got a procedure call against him. He's got to run laps tomorrow. So push the field goal back a little bit, but 33 now. Oh, 31 yards. And kick is camera angle stinks. It's good. Oh, what a horrible camera angle. Field goal's good. I don't know why they do that kind of shit. 32-7. Yeah, Edmonton's not helping out the over-under at all, if you bet the over. Yeah, there's 7 points that they scored only because they got an interception on a short field. It isn't helping the over-under at all if you bet the over. Because I don't think we're getting there, especially at 55 and a half. Don't think we're getting there. Man, so 32-7. Let's see. Going for a better game. Oh what? Oh well. It happens. There's always next week. Yeah, don't ever expect to cash an over with one team scoring in the single digits. You're right. Hello, Don. How you doing? You're right. Don't ever expect to hit that over if one team has under 10 points. I just lost. I had +3. Yeah, it's been a real spanking. Oh well. Yeah, they play. Yeah, Edmonton played like they did. Everything, coaching, offense, defense. And Trey Ford was 4 for 12 for 34 yards. And now they're going to bring in the backup quarterback in when I thought they should have done it to start the third quarter. But now it's I thought that's when they should have done make the change. Now it's just so. But now it's just why. All right, we've got 3:51 to go in the fourth quarter. 32-7. Edmonton has it. Got the ball over right. Fajardo in the game, looking to throw. Catch made at the 45, but tackle right there is Jackson with the catch. And they actually had a pass reception there. So, yeah. Yeah, it's way too late now. I mean, it's like he'll probably have more yards passing on this drive than they had the whole game. 2nd and 6. I can throw it to Fajardo. And now he's going to be sacked. Maybe not. Back at the 39-yard line. It's third down. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. So another sack. Another punt. Yeah, maybe not. Thank you. I'm glad I got to check and see who plays next week. Some games are on here in the States, but I usually if it's not on the States, I can watch it on CFL Plus. But I don't think there was a game on all weekend here in the States. I think nothing was on this CBS Sports network. It usually shows it. But the CFL Plus is easy to watch. I just hit the I got a Fire TV. I just get on the internet and go CFL Plus and find the game and maximize the screen, and it works fine. It works fine. Actually, it works a lot better than I thought it would. So it's always. I'm glad they have that for. Because otherwise there's no way I could watch it because in the States. I gotta see. There's always a week where there's not a game on here in the States. Something else is being shown on that CBS Sports channel. I guess that has more of a priority. But ESPN used to show games several years ago, but I guess they don't show anymore. It's been a while since ESPN showed CFL games. All right, we got a tripping call. We had a tripping call. Oh, we tripped the quarterback. We had a tripping call as BC tried to trip the quarterback, and he got caught. So it's now 1st and 10 Edmonton at the 54-yard line. As Fajardo back to throw, left side catch made, and whoa! He got tattooed. There's a flag down. Yikes! Man, he got tattooed. If that was the NFL, that would probably be we got a roughing the passer call, and that was a big hit on the receiver. So, but yeah, they got the first down because of a penalty. They had a tripping call against BC. That's how they got the first down. But now we got a roughing the passer call apparently. What? Did they call really roughing the passer on that? I mean, the hit on the receiver was more violent. I mean, the hit on the receiver was much more violent than the hit on the quarterback. I mean, they hit the receiver in the head. The defender did. I mean, that was more violent than the quarterback. Roughing the quarterback. So apparently it's roughing the passer call against BC. Wow, that's crazy. That's wild. They had to call a penalty on that because they went helmet to helmet. I mean, that can't be legal. There you go. Okay, there's 2 fouls on the play. Okay, we had hands to the face against the defense and spearing against the defense. Okay, I thought there was no way that can't be a penalty on the defender. They went helmet to helmet, and we had hands in the face against the defense, so it wasn't roughing the passer. I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was roughing the passer, but there was hands in the face. It was hands in the face. A call against the defense. Then you had a spearing call against the defense. That's going to push the ball up to where? The 31-yard line. Wow. That's what they called, though. Back and throw is Fajardo. Going to go deep down the left side and towards the end zone, and it's a touchdown. It is touchdown. As Giddens with the touchdown, and the Elks are on the board again. Man. So Fajardo went down and did something that, wow, like I said, that they should have done. They should have made quarterback change in the third quarter. He has more yards passing on this drive than they had the whole game coming in before this drive. So a touchdown by Giddens. 32 to 13 with 2:34 to go in the fourth. Take some time off the clock. Well, because Edmonton brought a new quarterback in that can actually complete a pass. So they're going to go extra point. Yeah, I mean, they should. I mean, who knows? I mean, I know the extra points up and good. I mean, BC's probably not playing the same defense they would have played earlier in the third quarter, but still. It's just, Chase Shores went to the Angels. Yeah, that means I guess that means he's gone, right? With that pick, 47, he's probably gone. Yeah, Fajardo had more yards passing on that drive than they did the whole game. Man, that's money, okay. So he's gone. He's gone, okay. Yeah, good for him, man. He had a few good games at the end for LSU and made some money. So if he can keep his control, controlled, he could be a good pitcher. But no, his problem early on was his control was way off. So hopefully he can. When he gets to the minors, they can help him with his control. So, yeah, no way they call a timeout. But yeah, no, they brought the new quarterback in, and he can actually complete a pass. So they were not going to run the ball there. Yes, I mean, I just can't get over why they didn't make the change earlier in when the second half started. Sometimes you need a spark. And changing quarterbacks could be a spark. But so we're going to have a kickoff time. Actually, we're going to go onside. That's right. You can do the onside kick in the CFL. NFL, you need their permission, and it's going to bounce around, and the Lions will have it at the 48. Not a really good bounce there. But, yeah, you can't, but, his control, and, sometimes his control was bad this year. But, when Chase Shores when his control was on, he was on. Another commercial break. Solidly in last place for the Elks. Because they won last week, And I saw something on, they showed a stat. They hadn't won a game in June and July. And like, just like 2022 or 2023 or something like that. They were like 0 for the last several seasons in June and July. Until last week. For the Elks, so it's like, wow. But Casey Evans is gone, right, Bow Down? I think Casey Evans wasn't, he just only had 1 year left of eligibility left. I don't think he's back next year. I think it's just, what, Cowan? Is Evans going to get drafted? I'm not sure. I don't think he's that highly of a prospect like Anderson and Shores was. Did Einstein get drafted yet or no? Is he still? I guess he's. Somebody you would have said something if Einstein had gotten drafted. So. I'm not sure on that. See, okay, here we go. Okay, CBS Sports Network on Thursday. You got Toronto versus Montreal. That's going to be on the CBS Sports Network here in America. Okay, good. There we go, Thursday. Here we go. Answers my question. Who was listening to me? First down, Lions. As they bring in a backup quarterback. This Chase Bryce. It is. There's a handoff. And Butler gets about 4 yards. Be second down. Yeah, Chase Bryce. This is the guy that went to Clemson, right? Bow Down. Didn't he go to Clemson? Wasn't he there? He was there several years ago, like 2018. Was it 20? Trying to think when Chase Bryce was there. He was there around the same time as what's his face? The guy that Trevor Lawrence replaced. Here's a handoff. As Butler going to get nothing. What was his name? Shit. The guy that he got start of the year, and then Trevor Lawrence beat him out, and then that's when they won the national title. In 2018. I think he went to Clemson. Chase Bryce. 3rd and 6. On the 44-yard line. Are they gonna punt this time? It's like they're gonna punt. Probably the guy was his last name Kelly. What was his last name? I can't remember. That Trevor Lawrence beat out like a few games of the season. Well, that ball's going to go out of bounds. But they keep walking up at the 15-yard line. Yeah. Yeah, I know the backup quarterback's going against the second team defense for BC. I understand the game plan. The game plan changes in the fourth quarter when you're up by so much, but I just thought that they should have made a change to maybe kind of, they were so horrible in the first half throwing the ball. But I get it. I mean, the defensive scheme changes this late in the game. Back there was Fajardo, and he's going to be sacked. Almost gets sacked, but he gets about 2 yards. So take it down. You're not going to be as aggressive up 32-7 in the fourth quarter as you were earlier in the game. But I just thought it was a mistake by Edmonton. Not try something different. Now he's pressured. Now dancing around and escapes the pressure. Now gonna run. He'll slide and get a first down for the 28-yard line. So first down, Elks. Edmonton's calling timeout. The Elks call a timeout. Ball at their own 28-yard line. Good little slide there. Yeah. Yeah, 10 more days, or the 10 more days the Saints start training camp, July 22. Is hope Shuck gets his contract signed by then. Fajardo over the middle, and it made it 35. It is. As middlemost. It's the first time I've seen him in the game today. It's middlemost. I ain't seen him in the game all day. 2nd and 2. We got 1:10 to go. As Fajardo gonna throw deep again. Right side, another catch made. Up to the 51-yard line goes Gittins. We got a minute left. 32-14. Man, they're trying to get it close to the over-under. They're trying to screw somebody over here. Ball's at the 51. We got 55 seconds left. Fajardo looking to throw. And try to the running back. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. How are the Saints looking like this year? It's going to be a rough year, but it's kind of expected. We have either a rookie quarterback or a second-year quarterback going to be the starting quarterback. So I kind of hope that they have I'm kind of hoping they pick again in the top, 4. It's crazy that sounds. I kind of hope that we play bad enough where we pick top 4, but Fajardo pumps, and wow, he escapes the pressure. Now runs for it and gets tripped up at the 46-yard line. Flag down. Yeah, we're expected to be near the bottom, which is not really. I'm not really upset about that, like I normally would. I just think that we need more elite talent. We'll get a holding call against the offense. I think we need more, marquee players, and the only way to get that young talent is to be bad. We need more. We need some more. We need defensive players. Young defensive players. We got old players in Demario Davis, Honey Badger, Cam Jordan. 2nd and 20. We got 43 ticks to go. Ball back at the 49 of Edmonton. As Fajardo throws right side, catch made at the 55, and gets up to the 52-yard line. It was Jackson with the catch. Yo, Buddy D, man. I miss old Buddy D. Those were the days, man. Old Buddy D. Yeah, it happens building seasons. It does. And the Saints need it. Actually, it's dumb as it sounds. I hope your team loses. 3rd and 10. And they step up now, throws it deep down the field towards the 10-yard line, incomplete. So that's going to be turnover on downs. And now it'll be BC will have it. Yeah. Yeah, either right. Either I want to make the playoffs or be bad. You're right. Finishing 8, 9, 9 and 8 is a bad outcome, unless 9 and 8 get you into the playoffs. So, because I don't want to be picking around 15, 16 around that. I want to be picking top 4 or 5, unless make the playoffs. All right, so we got a 1st and 10 for BC with 23 ticks on the clock, and they'll have to kneel it down. But yeah, what a rat, man. The clock is running on out, man. Clock is running on out. No, they don't have to snap it. Oh, they do have to snap it. Yeah, they do have to snap it. Never mind, they do. Now they do. They did have to snap it one more time. So that's the end of the game. End of the game. As BC gets the win. Man. They win 32-14. I'll be here Thursday. Ball game, yeah, ball game. So the under hit. Yeah. Under definitely hit. I'll be here Thursday. It was Toronto and Montreal. Hopefully that one's a little more competitive. Hope that one's a little more competitive than this one was. That's at the 7:30 Eastern. Okay. 6:30 my time in the Central Time Zone. That's on Thursday. Hopefully I'm not washed away. Yeah, I am doing the All-Star game. Hopefully I'm not washed away. You heard about this disturbance in the Gulf? Did you bow down? Yeah, supposedly there's a tropical disturbance in the Gulf that's supposed to bring us a whole bunch of rain Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So hopefully I'm not washed away in a bayou somewhere. But yeah, good game, British Columbia. So better rain than hurricanes. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a hurricane. I think it's just going to bring a lot of rain. But what they say anyway. That's what they say. I guess I got to get my grass either cut either today or tomorrow or Tuesday at the latest. I'll probably try to cut it Tuesday. That way it lasts a little longer. But so yeah, hopefully tomorrow's a better. Hopefully Thursday's a better game than this one. This one was kind of a dud, but it happens. Happens in football. But hopefully Toronto and Montreal is a much better game than this one. But yep. But we'll see, man. I'll see y'all guys. Well, yeah. Tuesday the All-Star game. Yeah, Tuesday's the All-Star game. Nothing. Tomorrow's nothing. They ain't nothing on tomorrow. I mean, the home run derby doesn't interest me anymore because of the lack of talent. Seems like in the home run derby, but yeah, the All-Star game is on Tuesday, so I guess I'll see y'all on the Tuesdays. So see y'all later, man.